Hey friends, it's Julia. I am here with my Out with the Old and Layout share for August 2022. Yes, I know it's a bit late, but I did the kit a while ago and I did the first portion of the layouts before January, and then I did the remainder of them the end of January. So I have all 7 layouts that I have posted the previous 7 days, so you will have seen them all that I have made so far, but this was a ginormous kit. So I'm going to show you what I have left over. I haven't put things back in their original packaging because I am planning to continue using this. So there's some packaging there. I have pocket page cards, and I have used some of these on some of the layouts, and I'll show you the layouts that I've created so far. But these were a mixture of Felicity Jane, and I think there were some, those might be Freckled Fawn. So there's a mixture of those in there. These are just some little pieces that I cut out of a pattern paper. I have some doilies that are acetate. I have other things that I have. Oh, there's some vellum flowers there. These are tags that I have punched out. Can you see the little stitching around them? Super cute. So I have some of those, some more doilies. I went through and I just added a whole conglomeration of things. I punched some like tabs and circles and tags all out of scraps or pocket page cards. I've cut out some pieces from previous pattern paper from my stash. Yeah, so there's a random assortment of things in here. Here are some die cut pieces. Here's something that I have previously stamped. Some more die cut pieces. So you can see there's a whole mixture, conglomeration of things here, and I plan to keep using it. Some epoxy pieces, more things, enamel dots, puffy stars. Those are gemstones that are in flower shapes. I have enamel dots that are flat blue, bluish gray. Dewdrops, more enamel dots, more dewdrops, more enamel dots. Puffy hearts. I have chipboard. I have labels, lots of labels. More Felicity Jane labels. Freckled Fawn labels. Washi strips. There's a ton of those. I have, there's a sticker sheet. It is Heidi Grace. It's old, I want to use it. I have kept it all these years. There is a sticker pack. I want to say maybe Jot. There's some Freckled Fawn alpha stickers. There's some Felicity Jane alpha stickers. More Freckled Fawn. Those are all the same font and color. More Freckled Fawn. There's a couple of those. More Felicity Jane. These are the same one, just one open pack and one not open. More Felicity Jane. Puffy stickers. Chipboard stickers. Let's see, there's 3 packs of those. This one is nearly used up as far as the letters go. This embellishment, random embellishments that I have added into the kit. There's bows, there's faceted epoxy stickers from Close to My Heart. There's images that I have stamped. There's a piece of ribbon. More images that I have stamped and die cut. There's some in here that I have previously stamped, die cut, or fussy cut and colored. There's chipboard pieces in here. There's wood veneer. There's words that I have stamped out. There's small sticker sheets of words. There's all sorts of stuff in here to play with. More tags. More tags. And more tags. Or sorry, those were tickets. These are tags. These came from a package that I had purchased. These are ones that I cut out of scraps. These are more bits and pieces of scraps. Those I took some watercolors and was playing on some watercolor paper. And that's what I have left of those. And I love doing that. Matter of fact, I just did that with my sister recently. Let me show you all the washi tapes that I have here. I have grays and yellows and florals and blacks and blues. And they're from all different manufacturers. I will refer you back to the original video, and I'll put a link for that in the description box to get back there. So you can see everything in its entirety that I put in here whole. This was based, I think originally I based it on a Felicity Jane kit, and I just kept adding to. This is Gabby is the name of this paper pack. This is Gabby still. These are not all Gabby scraps. There's Felicity Jane, there's Freckled Fawn, any number of companies in here. Yeah, so here's some more. These are all Freckled Fawn, the 12 by 12s. And then all the border strips that I have cut out. And then there's my little note to self that it was based on the the Citrus Twist kit called Travelogue Life Crafted Kit. Does that make sense? Anywho, that was the original kit that we counterfeited, and so that's where mine started. And I always start with the kit and look at it and pick up all the feels that I want to out of it, and then I start adding and making it my own. And so that's pretty much what I have done here. Now, I've had this sitting on my shelf undone for a while, meaning unfinished for a while. And so I want to work on this for the Christie's, finish working on this for Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches for March of 2023, right? So I have tons of stuff to work with, and so that's what I'm going to do. I have already added 2 previous Counterfeit Kit Challenge kits into that, and so this is going to be the 3rd one that I add into that to try and get used up. Gosh, I have a lot of stuff here, and I'm going to have a great time incorporating all of this into the stuff that I have to play with for that. But it's always fun when you can build these kits and then morph them into other kits because they have the same feels. So here we go. All of this is going back in here. Give me a second, and I'm going to show you the layouts that I have created. Okay, friends, these are the layouts that I have created with my August 2022 Counterfeit kit. And there's 7 layouts here, and I use this Page Maps sketch sheet to create all of my layouts as the base. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so anywho, this is the very first one, and it is called Retreat. And this is where I was talking about when I have those pieces of paper that are watercolor. And I'll just show you. I start off with a sheet of paper like this. Like I said, my sister and I were scrapbooking together, and we just created these sheets. Some of them are fun, some of them are like, whatever. And I can create different things out of them. I mean, how cool would that be for fall leaves? Yeah. I could do something with that. I can do something with this. I can create flowers, I can create leaves, I can cut out trees, I can make backgrounds for Halloween layouts, you know? And so sometimes I'll have bits and pieces left, and I'll put them into my kit, and then I will cut doilies out of them. Can you see that there? Now, on each of the layouts that I have created, I have put close-ups, so if you want to see those, feel free, head over there to the layout for this video, and you will see the layout or the close-ups at the end. For this one, I use border strips on it. yeah, that's something else. I hang on to the border strips until I'm done. There's washi tape. These are something, these little bows here are ones that I had previously stamped but never colored in. And so when I brought them into this layout, I colored them in, but I colored them with an ink that I thought was going to be this color. It turned out a little bit red, but that's okay. I'm not going to be overly fussy about it. Here is the second one, and it is called Culinary Adventures. You can see I took some scraps of paper here and made a banner strip up here. I took a piece of pattern paper that had stripes on it and created some journaling with some of the word or phrase stickers that I had. That is a piece or a cut apart, or this is a pocket page card, I believe. Or it might be the back side of this that was all one piece. I don't know. There's another piece of cut off border strip there. So you can see I use a ton of embellishments on my layouts. I'm embellishment heavy. This layout is called Hens and Chickens. So I know that in Europe, maybe the UK specifically, I don't know, when girls go out together or have a group meet up, and instead of saying a girls' night out, it's a hen night. I've heard people say that are from the UK, and so I thought I would take that and run with it. We were at a retreat and there were chickens. So, hens and chickens. It may not make sense to you, but it makes perfect sense to me. And since it's going in my album, I am way cool with that. Anywho, this one has washi tape down the sides, but you'd never know that was washi tape just by looking at it. Anywho, lots of die cuts, lots of stickers. There's another piece of that paper, the watercolor paper in the background there. Yeah, I love being able to use those products that I have kept in my stash because I love them and I don't want to get rid of them. Here's another layout. This one is titled Friends. And I don't know, do y'all recognize who that is? That's Victoria Marie Calvin. She has Victoria Marie designs. And so that was her retreat. We were in, I think, Fort Worth, Texas. Anywho, but this is a close-up of her and Alyssa. And Alyssa, Alyssa's channel is Alyssa Getting Scrap Done. And so if you haven't been over to Alyssa's page, head over there. She does some really creative, fun layouts. Yeah, more washi tape here. There's a piece of that frame that I cut out of that background paper, and I was able to use some of it here. Those are some of the pieces that I had stamped and die cut out. There's another one of those frames, and this one really was just a ton of layered up paper. But I love it. It's simple, and I think it looks very nice. I don't have a problem with it. Anywho, here is layout number 5, and it's the chow line. The retreat that we stayed at, every night the retreat host, the people who own the retreat would make dinner. And so then they would set it out along the bar, and of course they would call us all and we would make dinner. And so I used a ton of supplies here. I mean, look at all of this going down here. You can't really see it here, but there is a sticker with a doily on it. That's the bad thing. I should probably put those on some colored paper or something to make them pop out a little bit more. Puffy stickers and little stars. I had a rainbow piece. It didn't quite fit the way that I wanted it to, so I cut out all the bands of rainbow color and put them there. Yeah, and just put little words and labels, and had fun. Washi strips, all different sorts of embellishments down that side. I love how that turned out. This one is called Prizes. At her retreat, she always has a ton of prizes. I won the Tim Holtz stamp buddy, the small one. I guess I should pull it out right here. It's this one. It doesn't get the use that my Misty does, but I do occasionally use this because on this it doesn't have sidebars. Does that make sense? Like here you have a ledge, and so sometimes I can put a 12 by 12 into that and stamp something on the paper there without having to have the 12 by 12 Misty. And on my Misty I can't do that because it's got a ledge all the way around. So this is, I use this mostly if I'm going to stamp directly on 12 by 12s. So that is my prize that I won there, along with a couple of stamp sets at different times. You can see I took those vellum flower stickers that I had, put them down on cardstock and fussy cut them to go on this layout, and then I used just a ton of the die cuts. That's an image that I had fussy cut out of a piece of paper a long time ago and just couldn't get rid of it, so in this kit it went and I was able to use it. And that's what I tend to do, is I hoard those supplies that I am not quite ready to get rid of. Like these bits and pieces here, the greenery, here, and here. I stamped those out years ago, and I didn't use all of them when I stamped them out, and so I kept them, and then I was able to get some use out of it. So I feel good about doing that with supplies that I love. And this one is called Moments with Friends. And that's just exactly what it is. On this one, I took those vellum stickers and put them throughout. Another rainbow die cut here. That's a circle, that's a circle, and that's a circle. All that I had stamped and punched out with a die cut or a circle punch. This, I took scraps of paper and created this banner strip. Yeah, that's a tag that I cut out of some, I think it's 6x8 paper from Freckled Fawn, and then that's some paper. These papers in the background here, here, and here, I believe are all Freckled Fawn, and they were all either 6x6 or 6x8. I can't remember now. But I love how these layouts came together. I love how they look. To me, you really can't go wrong with page map sketches. They are so easy to work with. They do give you dimensions on there, so if you want to follow along with the dimensions, you absolutely can for photos. So yeah, these are 7 layouts done solely with that kit that I put together. I did not put any additional papers or embellishments into it to create any of these. Matter of fact, I think I worked on this when I was at a retreat to get these done. So what I'm going to do from this point with the remainder of the kit, it is going into my stash to use for March 2023 Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. I've pulled in 2 additional kits, March 2022, November 2022, and now August 2022, so I can hopefully get all 3 of those kits finished up. Anyway guys, I'll put some close-ups of just the full layout, no individual close-up shots of the clusters at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some inspiration, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.